Well, Gabriel, I feel I need to curtsy. It's such a good film. It's really, really brilliant.
Oh,
Absolutely
thank you so
loved
much.
it. I watched it last night. You're outstanding in it.
Oh, thank
and
you.
of course, you have had awards already. BAFTA nomination, brilliant. And a Young Actor Award at the Critics' Choice. What a week you've had.
It's been a busy week for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's right.
It's right that you're busy and won awards because it's fantastic. It's the Fabelmans. So it's based on the upbringing of Steven Spielberg. He writes and directs the movie. Tell us about your role and the pressure you've had to tell the story of Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, so first thing I auditioned for this untitled Amblin film, and you have no idea what it is. You don't know who the director is or the writer is or what the character is, and I send that in, and it's not until after that I that I'm asking for feedback, and they go, yeah, I think Steven Spielberg's directing this one, and it's about his life, and that character you're auditioned for is a young him, and I'm like, oh my God, and
Oh my goodness.
call back to hear if we've, okay, like, what's the word, and I hear nothing, and then I look at these articles like, oh, Michelle Williams is to play his mother in a movie about his life, and Seth Rogen is an uncle, and Paul Dano is his father.
Great names, yeah.
And I hear nothing.
So you thought, oh, well, it's not happening.
Yeah, until
They've cast, it's done.
Yeah, and you know, you just forget about it like most other auditions, and then like 3 months later, they want a callback, and then I Zoom with the casting director, and then after that, Steven Spielberg would like to meet with you now. And then I Zoom with him, and then I get it, and then for the next 4 months, my life is just dedicated to him.
Oh my gosh. What was your reaction when they said you've got the role?
I was with my dad and my brother, and my agents called me, and they're like, hey Gabe, how you doing right now? And it's the day after this callback, and I felt really good about it, and they're not calling me for anything else. I know what's going on. But they're just like, who are you with right now? What are you up to?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm with my dad and my brother. And they're like, put it on speakerphone. And I put it on speakerphone, and I know it's coming. I'm just pacing around my deck, and they break the news, and my dad and my brother are all excited.
Oh,
and
lovely.
we go out for dinner, and yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, brilliant moment.
Very good.
The thing is, though, I'd imagine any actor would be delighted to work with someone like Steven Spielberg directing them. It's a bit different with you playing him. I mean, what are the notes he gives you? How does he direct you in that situation?
Well, I was expecting him to like give me his diaries from like 12 to 14 years old and say like, this happened to me, this happened to me. There was none of that. I had to like track him down, and I just asked him like, how much of the script is based off of your life? How much of this really happened? All of it happened? Okay, like what were you thinking and feeling? What were your perspectives, your relationships like, and what does this story mean to you? And it was just through understanding what story he needed to tell, and what it meant for him, and try to understand it through that. But in terms of behavior and acting, it's all up for you to work on the physicality, and I learned to like smile like him. I learned that his smile covers more.
Can you do the smile now?
I haven't done it in a while, but I think it's kind of like just like that or something, like not covering so much of the teeth, and then this is mine a bit.
Gosh, there'll never be another job that you do is so pressurised. So you've kind of done that now. Everything else is going to be like a walk in the park.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I'll show up with like sunglasses. You know.
You've changed.
Easy peasy.
You know what's really lovely about it though is it's obviously a tribute to his parents, a love letter really to his parents, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean his parents left not too long before he made this movie, and he's really honoring the people that shaped him into who he is.
And gave him the opportunity. I mean, you know, they bought him the kit initially. And
the
you
first
see it,
camera, isn't it?
You know, when he's like 6.
Yeah.
And it's so lovely. These scenes are lovely. I mean, I know you're not playing Steven.
I'm not playing, no, that's a young actor named Mateo Zorian Francis DeFord. Long name. Great kid. He was cool to be around. But yeah, no, I learned how to use all those cameras too, and I still have some of them, and it was a really awesome experience.